Today, we are going to go over the structure and function of flowers and the life cycle of angiosperms, or flowering plants. And we will also address how flowers play a key role as the reproductive structures of angiosperms. Alright, we're going to go over the main parts of the flower. We have the stem, the sepal, the petal, the carpel, and the stamen. Now we will talk about the stem and the sepal. The stem attaches the flower to the rest of the plant and supports it. The vascular tissue within the stem, such as the xylem, is made of dead cells that carries water and minerals to the flower. The phloem is made of living cells and carries sugars to the flower. The sepal served as a protective outer layer of the bud before the flower bloomed. And the receptacle supports the whole flower by holding the ovary, the stamen, and the petals. The petals are the colorful part of the flower that serve to attract animal pollinators such as bees, hummingbirds, and other pollinating animals that consume the nectar inside the carpel. Petals are the key in the process of pollination, but once the ovule is fertilized, the petals usually fall off. The carpel is the female reproductive organ of the plant. It may also be referred to as the pistil. The spherical portion of the carpel near the bottom is called the ovary, which contains ovules, which are female haploid gametes. The style is a tube-like structure that connects the stigma to the ovary. And the stigma is the opening of the carpel that is sticky, allowing it to capture pollen grains that fertilize the ovules. The stamen is the male reproductive organ of the plant. The filament supports the anther and pushes it outward so it can be more easily dispersed. The anther produces and holds pollen grains, which are the male haploid gametes of the plant. The angiosperm life cycle begins when meiosis creates a haploid spore in the anthers that undergo mitosis to form male gametophytes, the pollen grains. Meiosis in the ovule creates haploid spores that undergo mitosis to create female gametophytes, the ovules. Gametophytes are always haploid. Then, pollination occurs when a pollen grain is captured by the sticky stigma. Fertilization occurs when the pollen grain travels down the style to the ovule, forming a diploid zygote. After fertilization, each ovule develops into a seed, which is a sporophyte. Sporophytes are always diploid. After the seeds are formed, the ovary grows into a fruit that encloses the sporophyte seeds and aids in seed dispersal. Finally, when conditions are favorable, the seed germinates and a new plant grows into a mature sporophyte plant, which then begins a new life cycle. For angiosperms, the sporophyte generation from zygote to mature plant is dominant, and the gametophyte generation, gametes to zygote, is not. The evolution of the reproductive abilities of angiosperms allowed them to reproduce in externally dry environments, unlike their waterborne ancestors, and has also provided us with the delicious fruit we enjoy eating today. Thanks for watching!